If you ain't fighting ignorance, you helping spread that shit. If what I say applies to you, you need to dead that quick. And if you're doing it on purpose, I would say that's sick. Now you're the problem and it's obvious you're wrong, you prick. I kinda feel like it's my duty to expose you and put you out in public so that everybody knows you. Alerting as many people as possible to let them know the things that you say are just not logical.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to David Barton. Christian historian, potential Senate candidate for the state of Texas, and douchebag extraordinaire. Now, David Barton was on another douchebag's television program recently, Kenneth Copeland. Kenneth Copeland, for those of you who don't know, he's a televangelist. David Barton was on his show talking about climate change. Now, according to Mr. Barton, climate change is man-made. However, it's not as a result of man burning fossil fuels. That's just silly talk spread around by those wacky scientists in those silly lab coats, always looking under microscopes, always observing things and doing tests and experiments. That's just some myth they came up with. No, according to Mr. Barton, the reason climate change is occurring is because America voted in politicians who support abortion rights. And in doing so, we opened the door for a curse that included floods, tornadoes, murder, pedophilia, because you know none of that stuff was happening before we started voting in these politicians that supported abortion rights, right? And in reality, according to him, we opened the door that lost God's protection over our environment, and that it's our choice. Dave, you are one great big bag of dicks. For those of you who think that this guy isn't a problem, he's just some whack job, and whack jobs couldn't possibly get elected to public office here in this country, may I suggest to you that you haven't been paying attention to what's been going on. Because nutty guys like him, with these nutty ideas and these crazy concepts, they get elected to public office all of the time. It's a reality. So any fans or subscribers that I have that live in the state of Texas, I would honestly suggest to you to do what you need to do to keep guys like him from getting in power, because he's part of the problem. And I just thought you'd like to know.